Of course I forgot to bring my proper microphone, I'm sorry about that. You'll just have to cope with the slightly rubbish sound of the microphone built in on my phone. I am currently walking from the bus for a very local to me collection caper, car collection caper, and this is going to be my new daily, which is kind of exciting. It replaces the Tiguan, which had to go back to the lease company, and so I needed something different instead of it that was going to perform the same function. As you know, the used car market has gone completely insane, and so everything is ridiculously expensive. So things that should be a decent car for about £3,000 or £4,000 is now about 7 or 8, seemingly. And I don't really want to spend that much because it's a risk. And what's available for £3,000 or £4,000 now are things that are sort of 13 years old with 150,000 miles on the clock or more, and it's a risk at £3,000, I feel, to buy a car that's kind of unknown, an unknown quantity, and hope for the best, you know, given the high mileage. So I came across an advert on Facebook Marketplace, and it was really local to me, of a car that is a little bit older than I would want, to be honest, in fact a lot older than I would want, but it just kind of spoke to me because it had lowish mileage at 105,000. It looked in really good condition. It had a decent MOT history, and the owner had priced it realistically based on the fact that it needed a little bit of work. So that piqued my interest because it wasn't somebody trying to make a quick buck for a ropey old banger. So I thought I'd better give it a go. So I went to go and look at it last week, did the deal, and now I'm off to collect. So, catch you in a bit. My walk takes me past the MG Owners Club headquarters. There's a few MGs hiding in there. ZTT, there's a Morris Minor hiding in there as well. It's rather nice and rural here. Right, I'm home, so let me give you a little tour around my new purchase. This is a 2004 Volvo XC70. It is not silver, contrary to what it appears. It's actually a very pale green. I don't know whether it shows up at all on the video, but it really is pale green, and the bumpers are very slightly brown, not grey. So yes, it has done 105,000 miles. It is the D5 2.4 diesel engine, 5-cylinder. It has the automatic gearbox. Yes, I know they can be problematic. Hopefully it won't be. It's had the same owner since 2007, and they're the people who I bought it from. Their son had listed it on Facebook Marketplace because they also had an XC90 about the same age, and it was getting a bit ridiculous to pay the road tax for two cars that were doing the same job. So they decided to part with this one. And the important thing to note about this car, is that, to be honest, it was a bit of a bargain, because they went on We Buy Any Car, saw that it was worth about £1,900, knew that there were a few things wrong with it, and therefore put it up on Facebook Marketplace for a price that reflected the fact that it needed some work. So they advertised it for £1,300. I came along and offered them £1,200, and we got a deal. So £1,200 has bought me this a lot of car, to be honest. So let me show you inside. It has got the cream or beige, I don't know what colour you'd like to call that. The son was saying that it was grey-green, but I don't think that's the case. I think it's more creamy beige. Full leather interior, leather trimmed steering wheel in the same colour, automatic gear shifter, full climate control, premium stereo system, sat-nav which pops out of the dashboard. Obviously wood inset trim, not sure if that's real or plastic. I suspect it's probably plastic. Heated seats, oh yes. And bonus of bonuses, it has a sunroof. That's very unusual. It has a tow bar which looks detachable, so I shall be detaching it in case I drive into other cars with it, although it does have factory parking sensors, which is good. Let's have a look in the boot. We've got the load cover. Oh, the second carpet has gone, that's a shame. When I went to view it, they had a grey, darker grey coloured carpet covering the real carpet of the car. Excellent, the luggage rack thing works fine, or whatever it's called, parcel shelf. Pretty unmarked carpet, and then underneath that we've got the actual boot, which again looks fairly unmarked. I think there's there's some stuff in there can be put, and under the first one lies a spare wheel and a battery. I think there is a tray, a plastic tray that's supposed to cover this. I saw it in the boot when I went to visit the car or view the car. I think they didn't know what it was and took it out, so I will contact them and ask them if they haven't thrown it away, if I can call in and get it at some point. I think, is this something to do with the towing? Oh no, it's the DVD for the sat nav. Gosh, how primitive. Okay. What's in here? Ooh, a little cubby. What's in here? Fuses. Ooh, exciting. Ooh, oh, my little thing has snapped. I'll see if I can get a new one of those somewhere. There are obviously things wrong with the car, which is why I got it for the price. One of them being the tyres. They are very cracked, dating from 2012, but then the car doesn't get used much, which is the problem. Well, this one's 2012, I haven't looked at the other one, so I need to get a new set of tyres on it pretty quickly. This is dated 08, this one. All Pirelli though. What's this one's dating? It's also cracked, not as bad as some of the other ones. Where is the date? Oh, there we go, 08 as well. No, well, I can't see the date on this one, it must be on the other side. Let's open the bonnet. There it is, the D5 in all its glory. So yes, the other job that this car needs doing is a cam belt, because the last time the cam belt was changed was not that much mileage ago, 78,000 miles, but it was in 2010. So definitely need to get that changed sooner rather than later. I also, because of the notoriety of these automatic gearboxes for being a bit finicky, I'm going to change or flush the automatic fluid depending on what it looks like when it comes out. There's a little foible on the car that this rear door on the driver's side keeps locking itself. There's a little gash on the handbrake, or a little bit of wear on the handbrake lever there. Oh, the handbrake lever has got a huge amount of travel, so that needs a bit of attention, which then does bring me on to the other little issue the car has, which is the ABS light is on, or it was on. Let's see if my kind of spirited braking on the drive home has cleared it or not. Oh, sat nav's popping out. Right. No, hasn't cleared the ABS fault. Anti-skid temporarily off. Well, that's a different fault to usual, actually. Oh, well, maybe it's cleared something. We'll keep going, it might fix itself. Also, as you could tell from the kind of slow starting it did there, I think it probably needs a new battery as well. Air conditioning blows really nice and cold, which is great with the climate control. That's the traction control, oh, that's the alarm, cigarette lighter. Don't think it's ever been smoked in, that's good news. Down here we've got a little cubby hole thing, ashtray with some tissues in it, that's lovely. Another little cubby hole cup holdery thing. We've got, I think these are remote controls to control the sat nav, so I'm told, and I think it's got a CD rack in there, how fun. Then we've got a little shelf, and then some pointless thing comes down, I don't know what the point of that is, and then the lid shuts again. I don't know. I think it's missing its button as well. And then we have the funky Volvo cup holder. Woo! Good cup holder action there. Oh, radio. Right, so this is the posh radio, so I'm told, which has got more speakers. So it's got a speaker there, it's got little tweeters in the doors, speakers in the doors, and so it's supposed to be a good one. Let's see what radio station it is tuned into. Oh, Classic FM, of course it is. Excellent. You know you bought a good car if it's tuned into Classic FM. Fantastic. Right, well that's it on this really short little intro. I need to get some of those jobs done and enjoy the car. So I will be up, I'm sure, with some updates very soon. See you soon. Bye.